All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Patricia. I'll be a moderator of the day, and together with me, I would like to introduce you to our speaker of the day, Dominic Koh, who is our partner manager of JustLogin. So, before we get started, let's go to next slide so that I can share some of the housekeeping notes with you guys. All right, so first and foremost, the webinar will be recorded. So do take note that the recording will be sent to all registrants for email latest by tomorrow or by Friday. So throughout this session, if just say that you have any questions, please type it out in the Q&A box at the bottom of your screen so that towards the end of session, our partner manager Dominic will be able to answer all your questions. And towards the end of the webinar, you will also receive a feedback form. So the purpose of this feedback form is one, so that you can give us some feedback how we can improve our webinar or what you would like to know in further our future webinars. If you have any ideas of future webinars, what it's supposed to, then you can share with us. And the second thing is that you will be receiving the slides after you completing the feedback form. So just please make sure that you complete the feedback form. All right. So without further ado, let me welcome Dominic. So Dominic, over to you.
Hi, thanks Patricia, and thanks everyone for coming into this webinar and spending your afternoon with us, late afternoon with us. Hope everyone had their lunch. So my name is Dominic. Okay. I am the partner manager for JustLogin, and today basically I'll be sharing with you the webinar will be centered on our partner program and the perks of being a partner or becoming a partner at JustLogin. Okay. So before I jump into the partner program and perks, I would like to have time to share with you a bit about what JustLogin is and what the future holds for us as well. Okay. So first, let me dive into what we have been doing for the past 20 years. So actually, we have served across many industries, all industries, over 2,000 customers, both small and large. Okay, so our system will basically cater to you specifically, whether you're a small SME or a large MNC. So what the future holds for us, as you can see, we've expanded and are localized to the tax laws of Singapore, okay, Hong Kong, Myanmar, and as well Malaysia. So in time to come, we want to expand this reach to more countries regionally and even globally. So I'm pretty sure, or especially over the past year or year and a half, a lot of us realized this, that there's a new workforce outlook. Okay, working remotely has become the new normal. Okay, the gig economy is rising, and most of us, or if not all of us, are extremely tech savvy and also mobile ready. So the important thing to take note here is that you can see the trend towards handheld device usage, okay, and the ability to work remotely. Okay, so you can see the workforce, okay, the bulk of the workforce, I would say, is geared towards millennials and next generation, okay, the Gen Z. Okay, so the senior management team is 20%, middle management 30%. Okay, the millennials and Gen Z is what we need to look forward to and what we need to make work for them. So millennials especially are very glued to their mobile phones. Okay, so across APAC, you can see the mobile use amongst millennials. In countries that we serve, it's either at or above the Asia Pacific hours per day. So this is where it's trending towards, and this is why we need to go towards this as well. Okay. So what kind of problems do SMEs face, and how you as a partner can help? Okay. The way we are actually managing our workforce is changing. The companies are acknowledging the fact that actual face time or having a physical office for everyone to congregate does not equal to productivity. So 88% of workforce currently would rather work remotely. Okay? So times are changing and we need to equip ourselves to the change as well. So many HR tasks are repetitive, okay, and administrative. This takes up a lot of time from HR personnel that could be used for more productive and essential tasks. So at JustLogin, our guiding principle is to be employee first. Okay, with more automation, HR can actually now focus on things that matter and spend less time on paper and repetitive tasks and more time on employees themselves. Okay. So one of the biggest problems that SME actually faces is actually compliance. Okay? So this is one of the biggest concerns of many SMEs, or even large MNCs, okay, is to stay up to date and compliant to labor and tax laws of their country. So having a cloud system, you actually do not need to worry about this because whatever new regulations we will actually upload on our system, on our end, okay, and then it will appear on your end and be applicable to you as a cloud system. Okay. So per employee experience as well, I like this saying, this quote I've heard before, is to win in the marketplace, you must first win in the workplace. So if your workforce isn't happy and if you don't invest in your workforce, there's no chance that they will deliver top results. So there's statistics that show that 80% of executives rate employee experience as either important or very important as a top priority. So this is what we hope to do, prioritize the employee first. Okay. So how can we actually digitalize our business processes? The next few slides are testimonials of how companies from various industries, okay, with the help of JustLogin's HR suite, help to digitalize and keep their workflow and processes current. Okay. First, we have the HR manager from Owndays, Ronald Chen. Okay, he says, basically, we shorten our payroll process from 1 week to 2 days. So no more traveling is required to submit timesheets from the 26 locations island-wide. So JustLogin allows our HR staff to focus on what matters, which is our people. We also have the HR manager from Pen Abrasives, Sharon Han. So the greatest benefit is the peace of mind, okay, we get by using JustLogin solutions. Okay. So no longer do we have to worry about accuracy of payroll, leave calculation, giving us more time to work on employees' quality of life and improvement, as well as their overall welfare as well. So the last we have is from an NGO. Okay, so executive director of Aware, okay, Karina Lim. So we dramatically reduce the time we take to do our payroll. We don't need to keep entering the same numbers in multiple systems anymore. Every minute that we save allows us to concentrate on doing things that directly help us to achieve our mission. Okay. So as you can see in summary, the benefits of those testimonials or to have a HR system from those testimonials. Okay, every time, anything that happens basically is in real time. Okay, everything can happen faster and more efficiently, of course, hence saving more time and more money. Yeah, all the repetitive tasks can be automated as well. Yeah, and importantly, remaining compliant at all times as well. And of course, all these factors will in turn improve employee satisfaction. Okay. So what is our vision? So our vision is very tuned towards catering to the workforce, which is the millennials, okay, the up and coming workforce. So our vision, a mobile-enabled employee-first approach. Okay. We are an all-in-one HRMS system, okay, that is powerful, customizable, feature-rich, and as well compliant. So I'll just go through an overview of what our HR suites consist of, okay, starting from payroll. Okay, Just Payroll is basically the module whereby HR would do a pay run. So everything is step by step and also very, very easy. This is also to reduce errors. Okay, most of them is automated. Okay, system will also be able to generate compliant files based on your localized region. So for Singapore, it might be CPF or IRA. For Malaysia, it might be SOCSO or EPF. For Hong Kong, MPF and other local taxes. So as mentioned also, payroll is also integrated to our leave system and attendance modules as well. Okay. So for our leave, okay, employees can also view their own or their colleagues who was on leave. Okay, so this is ease of management, staff management. So if you can view your department or company calendar, you won't have a clashing leave when you apply. So everything is all in real time. Of course, immediate approval can be done because it is real time. And of course, all of this leave policies all is compliant to your localized country as well. Okay. So for the attendance module, okay, this is very applicable to especially the past 1.5 years during the COVID situation. Okay, this has accelerated our need for remote staff management as well to make sure that if you do practice clock in and clock out, so our cloud-based system would mean that staff, even wherever they are based, whether at home or anywhere in the world for that matter, can actually clock in and clock out. Okay? So our system also works without the need for internet. So once you get a connection, it will automatically update based on the time that you clock in let's say when 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay? So this gives managers a real-time visibility of your workforce at all times, regardless where they are. Okay? We also have geofencing that is inbuilt in the attendance module. Okay, multiple locations set up. Okay, late or absent admin also will be alerted for these kind of situations. So for expense, the key highlight of this is being mobile enabled. Okay, this mobile enablement, which I will go through into more detail later on. So what's worth mentioning across all our system, our system as a whole, is basically the beautifully designed UI, user interface, and the ease of use for staff. So expense is also integrated into payroll and accounting systems for seamless reimbursement and audits as well. Okay. So more importantly, like I said, to cater to the changing workforce, i.e. the millennials, okay, to future-proof your services to your end clients, okay, we are actually HR in your pocket as well. So you can access and download payslips on the go, okay, leave management on the go, clock in and clock out using our facial recognition technology on the go, and of course do expense claims on the go as well. Okay. Next, I'll share with you basically a quick brief video on our mobile applications. Right. So as you can see with the video, okay, to enhance the employee experience and to make it more convenient, we are also mobile enabled. So once you log into the mobile app, you will see actually this as a dashboard. So as an employee, it's also very customizable. So you can remove or add anything to customize your view as well. Okay. There's a host of functions that you can do on the mobile app. So applying and canceling leave is one of them. So it is very convenient. So gone are the days that you need to find a desktop or even further back, basically look for your manager in person. So now it's all in the palm of your hand. Okay. So checking on your leave balance in real time as well is very convenient at the palm of your hand as well. Okay. So the easy and real-time workforce management with the leave calendar, where you can actually view your own leave dates and also view company or department leave calendar to ensure that there's no overlap of leave with a colleague as well. So our mobile, our payroll module is also on the it's also mobile enabled. Okay, this is where you can view your payslip on demand. You'll be able to also check your previous pay in the pay history as well. Of course, importantly, you can download the localized compliant payslip in your email, okay, which is already encrypted. So this is very convenient in the case where, let's say you want to apply a loan, you can immediately get your payslip or your 6 months pay. So our attendance function as well as on mobile. Okay, this allows the convenience of clocking in and out basically anytime and anywhere. Okay, we also have our AI facial recognition on the mobile as well. Okay, and for managers or bosses who are worried, do not worry. So there's also geofence to ensure that staff are where they say they are before clocking in or out. Okay, staff will also be able to access their roster, okay, and keep up to date on the next shift in real time as well. So our expense module is also on mobile. Okay, this is super convenient because from my own experience, I have lost receipts before being able to claim it many times. So having this on mobile will allow you to capture proof there and then with our OCR technology. Okay, so you'll be able to basically keep the expense record on the mobile app immediately once you buy something on behalf of the company. Okay, so it's very, very convenient. We also have our expense reports that's on mobile. Okay, and of course, audit trails for all the previous actions that are carried out for your expense will be on the mobile as well. Okay. So the new normal post-COVID. Okay. So as we now know, we are most likely going to have to live with COVID for some time or even possibly forever, and it remains dormant. Okay. many businesses, especially SMEs, okay, are struggling to keep up with the ever-changing rules and regulations to follow. Okay, so how to also ensure that we do not come back, we do not allow our staff to come back to the workplace and make it unsafe for them. So how to make sure that it's safe as well. Okay, so let me share with you the solution we have called Safe Clock. Okay. Oh, something's wrong with the video. Okay, it's okay. Since the video doesn't want to play, so I'll share with you basically the key highlights of Safe Clock. Okay, so basically it's an AI facial recognition attendance tracker. Okay, it's entirely configurable on the cloud. Okay, there's also door access, so you'll be able to have anyone who enters your office. Okay, they have to have a mask on before their door access. Okay, so it's also automated safe entry. Okay, and it's also a built-in temperature scanner and detection. So with all of this, of course, this is to help keep SMEs who are sometimes not up to date with rules and regulations, okay, easily up to date and compliant. Okay. So with that said, how can you actually start to be a partner with us at JustLogin and provide a mobile-enabled employee-first experience for all? Okay. So there's actually two types of partnerships that we actually offer. Okay. So first is the referred. Okay. Partner refers JustLogin to their customer base. If a referred clients become a direct client of JustLogin, partner earns from a referral fee, which is a percentage of the yearly subscription. Okay, that's a very simple way. Okay, and then the next one is a resource or outsource or reseller partner. Okay, so the partner uses our software to manage or service their clients. The partner gets discounted outsourced reseller pricing from JustLogin, and then the partner earns from charging the client directly for their outsourced service. Okay, I'll just share with you first about the outsource and reseller. Okay, the perks. Okay, so basically, as an outsource and reseller, a partner, you actually have three tiers: the bronze, silver, and gold, depending on how many clients you've onboarded with us. Also, the discount will be gradually increasing based on the number of clients as well. Okay, so we also provide free partner onboarding as well. So typically this is chargeable, okay, as a direct client. Okay, free online training for partners as well. So let's say if there is a new staff that come on board with you, okay, we'll always provide training. So there's a regular training that you can sign up for. Branded login page, basically for one of our clients, eTier, they actually have a eTier login page to our system. So basically it's a branded logo login page in that sense. Okay? So of course, besides you as a partner promoting our software, we'll also like you to use our software. So we do provide free internal usage for our partners along with 20 users, multi-entities. Okay. Free marketing collateral for you to, of course, help market our services and our products to your end user. Okay. A dedicated partner portal. Okay, so you can see the status of your account, okay, how many users, etc. The own managed account. Okay, so once you're more familiar with our system, you can actually start to onboard your client on your own, okay, by creating an account for them. So you can start the onboarding process immediately, but rest assured, we will always be there to guide you should you need any help. Okay. So there's also co-branding opportunities. So as a partner, you'll also be given opportunities to do co-branding with us, whether or not is it having webinars or events. Okay. So partner events. Pre-COVID, we had actually many appreciation nights for our partners physically. So during COVID, we actually had changed this into more virtual conferences. Okay. So feature partner listing. So being able to be featured on our website. Okay, as top tier partners, you will typically be able to draw more clients to you because you're featured on our website. Okay. So VIP support, basically you have a dedicated support personnel to our partners as well. So the free online training, this is basically an example of how it is. Okay, so we do have an extensive library of online resources to ensure the ease of use of our system. Okay, so this is basically accessible at any time, at any point of time. We also have co-branding opportunities. So we do hold webinars regularly. Our average registrants is about 200 to 300. Okay, our average attendance is about 1 to 200. So this is the featured partners. So if you go to our website, you can see our gold partners and silver partners, Grant Thornton and Algebra. Okay, so top tier partners are featured on our website to draw more clients. So this is basically some data on the average organic website traffic. Okay, so in last month, June 2021, we actually have 74,000 unique visitors. Okay. So this is also our annual flagship virtual user conference that we had last year. Okay. And our partners had the opportunity to be featured and to showcase their solutions at the event. So we averaged around 300 registrants and 200 attendees for our virtual conference. Okay. So this is also an event done by one of our partners, Advance. Okay, so one of our partners, they are basically a background screening tech company. So to ensure that applicants are who they actually say they are. Okay, so this Advance, they actually screen people's backgrounds. Okay, so our COO, Cho House, was actually one of the key speakers in this event. So for co-branding opportunities mentioned above, this is the reach that we have on our various platforms. Our email database have about close to 55,000 contacts. Their LinkedIn followers about 2.2K, and then Facebook followers about 2K as well. So to be our partner, in summary, right, a lot of times when a client is looking for you for outsourced payroll or for a partner to do outsourced payroll, payroll is not just payroll typically. We have all the other modules as well that's interconnected to payroll, from expense to leave to attendance. So we at JustLogin offer a full suite HR system. So why not tap into this opportunity to introduce these modules to your client? Okay, so by using JustLogin's other modules, by being a strategic partner in their HR process, you can of course grow your revenue. Okay? And then by positioning yourself as a strategic partner, your client will always come back to you for advice on what to do, what direction you should take with your HR processes. So every time your client wants something more, they'll come back to you. So this is to increase your stickiness. So going back to the first point, when clients come looking for you, it is typically for payroll. So JustLogin allows you to diversify your risk with introducing them to other modules. So start to introduce other modules and services to them. And of course, this is all interconnected. You grow revenues, you increase stickiness, and you diversify your risks. Okay? So the next thing I'm going to talk about basically is the referral program. So this is more straightforward, as I mentioned. So for anyone actually can be a referral partner. Okay, so even if you're a reseller partner and you're outsourced provider, okay, for payroll, okay, you actually also can be a referral partner. Okay, so the referral fee ranges from 15 to 30%. Okay, you get a dedicated partner manager, account manager, and of course you get free marketing collateral to help you market to your possible referee as well. So we also have one more type of partnership. So what we like to call integration partners, mostly are actually tech partners. Okay, so we know we can't do everything as well. Okay, so to add value to our system, these are some of the integration partners that we are working with. Okay, for accounting, for payments, for performance management, and also for recruitment. Okay, so this is basically all that I have to share with you for our partner program. I'll be handing this time over to Patricia to continue.
Thank you so much, Dominic, for the insightful presentation. So we hope that all of you have an idea of the how the partner program of JustLogin works. And can we move on to the next slides, please? All right, so we would like to have a chat with you. We would like to understand further how your business works and how we can work together. So we have a poll here. It will roughly take a few seconds of your time. So you can just indicate whether you are interested in becoming a partner with JustLogin or not. So I'll just give you guys a few seconds to just answer this particular poll. So at the same time, if any of you have any questions, Dominic is available at the moment, so you can just type out your questions in the Q&A box and we will be happy to answer them. So I'll just give everybody a few minutes to type out your question. If you have any question, just put under the Q&A box and we'll be happy to answer them. Okay, can we go to the next slide, please? All right, so we have come to the end of our partnership webinar. So if just say that you are interested to just have a chat with Dominic, so you can actually email us or give us a call to grab a virtual coffee with us. You can even scan the QR code so that Dominic will be able to address all your questions and queries and just have a casual chat with you to see how we can work together. All right, so that's about it. We have come to the end of our session. Thank you so much for joining us today, despite the we might be very busy this afternoon. While you are leaving the session, you will be prompted with a feedback form. So do please fill out the feedback form so that you will be receiving a copy of the slides and also a copy of the recording of today's session. All right, that's about it. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good day ahead.